Mind like a chess game, pieces on the grind. Signature moves, collectors rewind. Scavenger hunt, chasing alibis. Ink on the page, lost in those skies. Dreams in the backpack, futures in sight. Sharpie in hand, mission intense. Thumbing through legends, searching for sense. Autograph quest, sneakers in the night. Dreams in the backpacks, futures in sight. Sharpie in hand, mission intense. Thumbing through legends, searching for sense. Wolves in packs, howling for the gold. Voices in the wind, stories untold. Left tracks and shadows, ink on the skin. A crew on spot where the journey begins. Famous faces, shadows in their glow. Craving the spark, heartbeats and flow. Bound by a name, a piece of fame. Hunters of legacy, never the same. Whispered secrets, tales in the dark. Pens in motion, leaving their mark. Legends bear witness when night unfolds. Auctions of dreams, ink shines bold. Wolves and packs, howling for the gold. Voices in the wind, stories untold. Left tracks and shadows, ink on the skin. A crew on spot where the journey begins. Famous faces, shadows in their glow. Craving the spark, heartbeats and flow. Bound by a name, a piece of fame. Hunters of legacy, never the same.
Welcome, Autograph Fisherman here, and we actually have a special guest. But first, I want to tell you guys, just warn you guys that Zach may be late. His power went out. So before I do anything, I just want to let you guys know that this show is dedicated to Lisa Zed. So just keep her in your hearts, keep the family in your prayers. So I'm just going to go through the chat and see who's here so far. Welcome, Sports Cards and Things. New person here, Dr. Diaz. Signs of the Pastime, welcome. And Mr. Diggett, welcome. So I'm going to introduce our guest and the one and only commenting collector, and he's joining us right now.
Wonderful, John. Wonderful.
I love your intros.
Great job. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Hello, live chat.
So how are you feeling today?
Feeling awesome. I think it was in the 20s today. So kind of a warm trend for here up in Minnesota.
Yeah, all right.
I don't have to tell you about that, though, do I, John, up in Canada?
No, it's quite windy and cold here.
Yeah, no, I'm honored to be on, especially this very special episode, a tribute to Lisa Z. So
Yeah.
I'm humbled and honored. Appreciate it. And again, thanks for sharing your audience with me. I see some great channels already in the live, so
Oh
it'll
yeah.
be a fun ride.
So I want to say thank you again for letting me go on your show. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a blast. That's why I do it. Just I watch your videos, but I kind of like to get a little more of an insight on what makes some of these channels tick. And so it's great hearing a little more about your background. And I know you said you've accumulated over 3,000 TTMs
Yeah.
during your collecting hobby life. So that's awesome. So
And I on that episode, I just happened to win the say the word prize
Mhm.
and
Do you remember what word you said, John?
Iceland. So it's ice.
That's right. That's right.
So surprisingly, and this is just completely by luck, second time in a row, I'm opening something from our guest.
Nice.
Last month I got something from our guest Milo.
Okay.
So this is the second time, and it's just weird. So before we go any further, I want to say welcome, Adam. Great guy, great TTMer. So, like I said, this one's dedicated to Lisa. So I'm going to show three Tiger autographs that I've got in the past. The last one is one that just blew our mind.
Hmm.
So I'm going to give myself the big screen. Okay, so the first one is Daryl Evans. Now this is an amazing sign that I'm going to show. He signs it. He puts John 14:6 on it, and that's John Tata.
Kind of personalized for you, John.
Yeah. But this one was the one that she completely flipped out when I got it, and she constantly wants me to show her, and that's Paws,
Hmm.
the mascot.
Nice.
So yeah, and chat, feel free to show any kinds of memories that you have of Lisa. I just saw that actually. Feel free to talk about Lisa in the chat. And yeah, Adam, I'm actually getting quite a few mascots now. So, common collector, do you happen to have anything to show for Lisa?
I sure do. Thanks, John.
Okay, I'll give you your screen.
All right. Okay, I kind of have a series. 1978 was a big year for Tigers rookies. So, of course, the 78 tops. And I apologize, my camera setup isn't what I typically use on my videos, but so it's just off my computer. But this is the 78 with Mr. Alan Trammell.
Nice.
Of course, you got Molitor on there, just as a side note, but trying to get it steady. Rookie shortstop, so that was a nice cornerstone for the Tigers. Then we'll continue the trend. There he is, Jack Morris, 78 rookie pitchers. Of course,
Lovely.
he was tantamount in the Tigers and the Twins winning World Series. And he had the most wins of any pitcher in the 1980s. And he was rewarded not too long ago for his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. So, Jack.
I'm just going to stop you for 1 second. Did you
Yep.
know that Paul Molitor signs for $20?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was actually at a Twins Fest. I can't remember. This was back in the day. I don't remember how much it cost, but I paid for his autograph, but the thrill was I got to meet him in person and shake his hand. So, and he's
Sweet.
he's actually from St. Paul, Minnesota. So he's not too far. He was born not too far from where I live. So yeah, he's a hometown hero. And then continuing the series, 78, you got Lou Whitaker, Sweet Lou. So you had Trammell, Whitaker, and Jack Morris. Oh, just a little thing about Jack Morris. I see that Lisa Z had named her cat Jack. So I was wondering if that was after Jack Morris.
I honestly don't know.
Maybe. And
Maybe
then I got
somebody in
one,
the chat knows.
and I got one more item for sure. All that led up to, and I'm sorry if you can't, maybe hold it back. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. We see it now.
The 1984 Street and Smiths with the 84 Tigers on it. Well, actually, this is probably an 85 because they're reflecting back on 84.
Mm-hmm.
But this is all the building blocks from those prospects. Of course, were, except for Lou Whitaker, who knows? Hopefully, he may be in the Hall of Fame someday. But that all led up to the World Series. And in this year, in 1984, the Tigers, John, started out 35-5.
Mm-hmm.
So they were a dominant team. And with rookies like that, it's no surprise. I got one more. More. Of course, the 1981 Kirk Gibson. And again, I apologize for the glare and crappy camera, but everyone knows this. So that's it. So, yep, Lisa, those are for you.
Now, I'm going to say hi to Johnny, bringing good vibes to the chat. Bring good vibes to the chat. So, what I'm going to actually do is bring up our slideshows that I usually do. We all know the routine. And this is people who I sent to this month. So what I'm actually going to do this month is tell you who it is and how many cards they have in their run. So first one is Adam Foote. He just happens to have 546 total trading cards. Then you have, hi Henry, how are you? We have Mark Howe, who happens to have 554 trading cards. Now this one's an odd one for me. Different sport than I usually get. And that is Dave Wheaton, tennis player.
Let me interject. He's also a Minnesota boy.
Yes, he is.
Oh, you knew
this
that.
This is a team captain for the Minnesota North Stars. Celebrity captain.
I was going to say he was a two-sport player if he played for the North Stars, but yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he was a great player.
No, ProSet Platinum had a celebrity captain for every team.
Cool card.
He only has 6 trading cards.
Wow.
Now this one's a big one.
Ooh.
Michael Goulet.
Goulet.
Got
to do your French, John.
I failed. Actually, I never took French.
Good thing you don't live in Quebec then, right?
I wouldn't live in Quebec. Sorry, everybody in Quebec. But he has 1,238 trading cards.
Wow.
Next one is a personal favorite of mine. And that's nice. Rob Ramage.
Nice.
And he has 186 cards. Now, I just happen to be saying to my mom's favorite, and that is Dale Sittler. Okay, you're going, fall off your chair. He has 2,719 trading cards.
Wow, amazing.
And this one is another fan favorite of mine. Don't really know why, but Michelle Petite.
I love the Burger King uniforms.
Yeah, I actually missed him. He has 95 cards. So we are going to the next one. And he is big. He's still really big in Ontario. First time I'm sending it to him.
Oh,
Todd Sotomayor.
nice.
He was a big part of the Jays, at least his first World Series.
Mm.
And he has 483 cards. Going back to the sport that I know best, we have Tony Tanny.
Hmm.
And he has 158 cards. Going back to the field, Diamond, you have Mark Eichhorn, which he's been signed quite a few. I'm seeing his autographs popping up on lots of channels. He has 158 cards. This one's a really, really big hockey player. I have tried him in the past, but this is a different address. I've never tried this address. That is none other than
Oh,
big old Chris Chelios.
right.
Okay, if you thought Dale Sittler has a lot of cards, 4,420 trading cards.
Unique
Yes.
trading cards, right, John?
Yep.
So you could be a Chris Chelios super collector and you'd have your work cut out for you.
Oh, yeah. But this would include like upper deck champions and all those things. So they don't actually have to be a hockey product to be considered a trading card of his. Now, this one I have a funny story to tell you, a funny memory. People may remember this one. Chris Pronger. Now, during the Celebrity All-Star game, he was playing against, well, a whole bunch of people, but Justin Bieber. He actually put Justin into the boards and rubbed his face against the glass. So that's just a memory of mine that I remember.
I hadn't heard that before. That's funny.
I think it's said more in Canada with both of them being Canadians.
Ah,
But he has a lot of cards too. 3,270.
jeez. John, are you a Bieber believer?
When you show your next segment, I'm going to get something for you
Okay.
to show you.
Can't wait.
Okay, so the next one is he's not really loved by lots of NHLers, but I saw him get signed by Zach, and that is Matthew Barnaby, and he has 417 cards.
Wow.
So this next one, I'm going to give a shout out to Johnny because he was the first channel that I saw, and as soon as I saw his autograph, I ran to my collection and I looked through it, and I found, I think, 2 cards. That's none other than, here it goes, Johnny Ray.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not Johnny Ray, I don't think. That's not Johnny Ray.
Well, it's not.
Man. But He has 242 cards. So this one is an old timer. Um, if you want to send to him, do it soon. He's not getting young, is what I'm trying to say.
Clock's ticking.
And that is no, I've got him before, and that is Bob Kelly. And he has 71 cards.
I love those vintage hockey cards. The look is just great.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I actually have Daryl Sittler's autographed
Mm.
for that set. So I can't remember who I saw this on. It could have been Johnny's again. It might have been Autographs 2000, but it is Lee Gutterman,
Mm-hmm.
and he has 132 cards. Now we're going back to the ice to Paul Gillis, and he only has 76 cards. Oh, that's cool. Apparently, Lee lives close to Johnny.
Yeah, Lee Guterman.
Hmm. So this one's another one who's getting up there in age. Reggie
Oh,
Leach.
he had some great years with the Flyers.
Oh yes,
I think
I
he
do
scored.
agree
I
with you
think
on that
he's
one.
one year he scored. I want to say I shouldn't do this off the top of my head. I think he scored like 70 goals or something one year. Maybe not, but he had a huge year one year.
Oh yeah,
Flyers.
yes, I do agree with you on that one.
Cool card.
And considering, oh, these aren't the ones I actually send though. These are pictures I got off of ComC.
I was gonna say they're all autographed by someone named Com C.
Yeah. um, actually, he has more cards than I thought. He has 682 cards. Now we're going back to the diamond. I've been getting a lot of 91 Donos, and that is Todd Zeal. And he has 824 cards. So, last one is well known in Toronto and Ontario. Not known very well everywhere else, but that's Todd Gill. He has 176 cards. Now, we are getting into two huge hockey players. I have both of their autographs in the past, but when I was going through my collections to see a whole bunch of who signs, I noticed that these two people are signing again. So that's none other than Eric
Oh,
Lindros,
nice.
who has the most cards on the list. He has 6,976 cards.
Jeez. Shout out to Rip 'em all.
Yes. Good luck with them all. And this one goes out to Incognito Tim, which is favorite hockey player. None other than Eddie the Eagle, Ed Belfour.
Mm,
Yeah, 6,976 is what Eric Lindros has.
wow.
I'll put it in the chat.
Crazy.
So, Ed actually has a crazy amount too. Not as high, but not that far. He has 1,484 cards. Yes, Henry, you are an Eric Lindros super collector with one.
Yes, Henry, way to go.
Congratulations. You know what, Henry? Make a YouTube video about it. I mean, that it might be a little too long, but okay. This one, if you know my channel, you'll have a heart attack. And I will explain why I'm sending it to him after. But he used to sign a lot, and I refused to get it because it's the only hockey player that I really don't like. If I get his card, I throw it. But that is
Ooh,
Ulf Samuelsson. So the
no
reason
love for
why,
the Swedes, huh, John?
yeah, no, the reason why I'm doing this is because one, I've always said all ink is good ink. Two, I've learned to let the past go a lot. Yes, he was a dirty player. He ended Cam Neely's career, made it go short, and all that kind of stuff. Alf actually said in an interview after he stopped playing, that he tried to be the dirtiest hockey player ever.
Wow.
So
So much.
let's.
I was gonna say so much for Sweden being a passive nation.
Oh, I
Jeez.
know.
Jeez.
Now, this one has a little story to it too, and it's the last one. Oh, sorry. He has 293 cards, Elf does. 293 cards. So, this one, I'm actually sending two out. I only want one. The other one is going to Freedom Sufferer over in New Zealand. No, Netherlands, sorry. He's all over at Netherlands because he is obsessed with this player. And that is Rick Taparachi.
Ooh.
And he has 162 cards. So that was who I was sending to. Now, the next slides is the top signers. So this is where I go to Sport Card Forum. It has a section where it tells you who's the top signers, who has the most successful returns. This is the past 3 months. So there is a chance that a player, like a person, could stop by the second month. So, oh hi Titus, how are you? We always start with hockey, and that's Bill Clement. I
Oh,
love
he's
that
a
jersey.
great color analyst, broadcaster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is true.
Billy Clement. Love the old Atlanta Flames jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Hey, John, since Zach isn't here, he may not be here because he has internet issues. I know I'm your guest, but can I kind of be a co-host too?
Yes, you can.
Should we shout out some of these live chatters? I know you
Yeah.
have been. Did you get Dig It?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Bedazzle?
What's that? Oh no, I didn't see her.
Okay, yeah, no, that's
I see
fine.
that one. Thank you.
Sports cards and things.
Yeah.
Johnny Serrana.
Yeah.
Clean cheap shots. Drew. Hey, Drew.
Hey there.
And I think you said Adam's card closet, right?
Yeah. And then we have Titus, and
Yeah.
I just happened to see Barry come
Okay.
in.
And we mentioned Henry and his one Eric Lindros card.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yes.
Great information you're giving out, John. I never realized that they produce so many unique cards for these players.
Oh, I know it's crazy.
I know modern day it's off the hook, but I mean, a lot of these players, you know, they played in the 80s, 90s. I didn't realize they had so many cards.
Well, the thing is, like for instance, let's go back. Daryl Sittler, Michael, all these players have cards in the modern time too.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right.
So it's throwback cards and
Yeah,
hero cards, and
yeah.
so
Yeah, that's probably where they got the majority of it.
yeah.
I gotcha.
So, and just a reminder to the chat that sometimes my StreamYard is slow. So if I do miss it, I'll get it. So, you want to guess who the baseball top signer is?
Baseball in terms of number of
Number of successful returns.
for you personally.
No, for everyone. Who signs
Really?
the most?
They keep statistics on that, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Ah, geez. Baseball, yeah. Do they charge?
This person does not.
Okay. Man, I give me a hint.
He has the first name of a wrestler that wrestled in the WWF in the 80s and 90s.
First name of a
And he's a
wrestler.
vicious person.
Oh,
The WWE person is a vicious person.
geez. Maybe someone knows it in the live chat. Rowdy.
It is.
Whoa, I never would have. We would have been here all
Sid
night.
Fernandez.
I never would have gotten that.
The hint was the most vicious person. So in WWE, he was Sid Vicious.
Mm-hmm.
So
and a punk rocker too.
yeah. So in basketball, we have. Oh, by the way, baseball for the past 3 months, it was Cecil Fielder. And he charges $5 per. And he was actually the top signer for all sports. And Larry knocked him off this one.
Well, good for them.
So in football, I've never heard of this person, but I'm not a big football person. Yeah.
Oh, sure. He's a good golf
Larry
commentator.
Nance Sr.
Isn't he a good golf commentator too, Larry? I'm thinking of another Nance, right?
I'm not sure.
No, I remember Larry Nance.
Like,
I think he's with the
he's a big
Phoenix
guy.
Suns for a while. I'm sorry, John.
I know he's a big basketball guy, but I've never followed basketball very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You were saying?
No, I think he played, and they let me know in the chat, but I think he kind of had his best years with Phoenix Suns. I think he scored a lot. Oh, Barry, first slam dunk champion. There you go.
Now we are moving to football. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's the #1 signer for football?
Yes. For this month, he is.
Crazy. I've never even heard of him.
Neither have I. So for golf, we actually have a 2-person tie. And that is Tom Lehman.
Oh, Lehman. Tom Lehman. He's actually from Minnesota as well. I think you're doing this on Minnesota. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you, John? Appreciate it.
Nope. I actually didn't know Tom was from Minnesota.
Yeah. Like the Minnesota accent, John. A Canadian doing a Minnesota accent. Priceless.
I actually didn't even hear myself do it. Okay, so the next player that's tied with him, and he's been first every time I've done this, and that is the famous Gary Player.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you have their autographs, John?
No,
Okay.
it's really hard for me to get their like their golf cards.
But yet they're the #1 signers.
Yes.
So someone's getting the golf cards.
They also would sign like index cards, playing cards, pictures.
Sure. Gotcha. Hey, Specs Appeals in the chat. Shout
Hey
out.
Jojo. Hope you're feeling good. Okay. If you don't guess this one, you're not the co-host anymore. Who is the top signer for racing?
Dale Earnhardt.
I mentioned it on your show. It's that guy for me.
Yeah, you did. I'm blanking. What is
That's
it?
okay. It is again
Richard Petty.
Petty.
Yeah. Yep. If you would have given me multiple choice, I would have got that.
Yeah.
Love the shades.
Oh yeah, and the
Love the
cowboy
hat.
hat.
Yeah.
Great guy. So this
Oh,
category,
the chat was all over it. Adam's Card Closet.
yeah,
Signs. Hugo. Hey, shout out Hugo. Signs of the Pastime.
yeah. So this one is kind of a odd one, odd category. The category is considered other sports.
That's right up my alley.
So this is like wrestling, bowling. You have dart players. So it's everything. So I'm not even going to start making you guys guess because nobody will get it. It is
WNBA. That's in there too.
Jamie Anderson, the skier.
Oh, that's a sexy card.
Oh yeah, I do agree on that one. And now we go to soccer, and it's another woman. We have Jaden Shaw.
Nice.
So now we're going to go to non-sport. This has been announcers, commentators, and actors, singers, that kind of thing. So the first person is, Vincent Pastone. And I just showed the next one. There we go. Vincent.
Shout out Daryl Giordano.
Yes. Yes, you are so
Mr.
right.
95 cents.
You are so right. I never saw it, and now I can't unsee it. And the next one, I can't.
It's a relic card too. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that one is, yeah. The next one, I already spoiled, but it is Sherry.
Sherry O'Terry.
Mm-hmm. And that is actually the last of the top signers for this month. If anybody has a favorite, let me know. It's just fun little thing. Now, the next thing is.
Hey, can I interject something?
Yes,
John?
you can.
Well, the last comment I'm seeing here in the live chat is from Barry Berries. He's saying, Aaron, you awake? So I hope that's no indication on our live chat so far.
No, Aaron is actually from Hawaii.
Oh, okay, good.
Last night, like he does a live every Friday, like Friday night, and it goes about, I've seen it go 9 hours.
Who?
Aaron,
from Hawaii.
sports cards and things.
Okay.
So
Now is it
he,
now is it a silent live like you do
nope,
once in a while? Okay.
nope.
And that just let me say I was relieved to find out when you invited me on your live, John, it wasn't going to be a silent live. Although many of the people in the live chat probably wish it was, so they're hearing too much of me. But
Oh yeah, we all say that with each other. So I just had to post that. They set a new record
oh,
at 9 hours.
jeez.
I don't know what you do with 9 hours because the okay, here it is. When I went to bed, sports cards and things was live. I got up, they were still live.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Hey,
hi, Xavier.
hey, speaking of sexy cards, this pet of the month is getting me interested here right now. What is this all about?
Okay, so what I do, and this is a new thing, I think this is the third one. I actually go out and ask a YouTube channel to show off their pet.
Oh,
So this is going to be a shout out to Shoebox Legend.
oh, Shane.
Yep. And this is one of the most legendary dogs in YouTube because of Ripping with Leo. Just show that.
Cute. I didn't know where you're going with this segment, John.
Yeah, this is a beautiful one. I love pets, all pets.
I think the live chat loves him too.
Oh, like I said, Leo is famous. If you know Shoebox Legends, um, actually, you know what? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Sorry, I was going to pin Xavier's comment.
I'm just gonna
Um,
shout out Paul in the 619 is in the live chat.
oh, yes, Paul. Hi, Paul. So, yeah, like I was saying, Ripping with Leo is hilarious. I love it. So, this is actually probably one of my favorite segments of the slides, and that's Hair of the Month. Now, this month I picked the winner. Every other month, Zach picks the winner. I always pick the runner up. Now, I'm going, no surprise, hockey again. And this is a legendary one. The best skullet you have ever seen.
Oh,
Ally Brady.
Ally Afraidy. Nice. Looks like someone took a divot off like the 12th hole or something.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Perfect timing, Dan. Hockey Six Nation. And yeah, did you know the Royal Rumble was tonight?
Oh, was it? I was not aware of that.
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Cool.
That's where the oldest two stepsons went.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
They actually started streaming on Netflix.
Okay.
So
Cool. Maybe that's where Zach's collectibles is really at.
Yeah, probably. No, he doesn't like wrestling actually.
Okay.
But now, I usually pick a non-sport for the runner-up. And this one is actually very recent, and she changes her hair so much. I had a hard time picking just one, but when I saw this one, I had to do it. It's Lady Gaga with the bow hair.
Great.
I have no idea how she did that.
Looks like someone from the Flintstones or something with that like
Yeah,
bone
I
in the
do
hair.
agree.
Yeah. Bam Bam or
Yeah.
Pebbles or whatever.
So this one is the last slides, and that
Ooh,
is card of the month. I had to put that in. The picture is actually a shout out to Sydney Cat. She loves Mustangs.
nice.
So this one, I have no idea how it got through. It's a baseball card, and it's not the FF one. But modern day, it wouldn't fly. And personally, I don't know why. It's the 1987
Ooh.
Tops, and that is not the one that I picked because it's the fixed one. So I apologize. But the one that I picked, tried to save, he actually has a green band aid on his chin.
Oh, wow. A variation.
Um, so they must have saw that and fixed it.
Hmm.
So, and the next one, I hope is the right one. It's the 1991-92 Pro Set Hope Reagan. Yes, it is. I had to do this because of his mask.
Oh. Silence of the Lambs.
Yes. Yes. For sure. So that was the slides. So, commenting collector. There are some people in my channel, my subscribers, that actually, for some reason, don't know you.
Well,
So, lots of my people watch the replay. So, if I don't have it in the description right now, it will be. Sometimes I'm late because I forget, but it will be.
appreciate that.
So, first of all, how did you
Am I
get
on
this
the am I on the hot seat right now, John?
Um, yes,
Okay, I'm ready.
yes. I hope you're wearing fireproof pants.
That's yeah.
So, I'm actually very curious about this one. How
Okay.
did you get your name, Commenting Collector?
Oh, well, thanks for asking. Well, before I started creating content, John, I was kind of you would call a lurker. For a
Hmm.
couple years, I would just watch videos and I would make comments. So when I started to make my own content, I thought, well, I'll pay homage to the commenting part, and then I'm a collector, I guess. So commenting collector made sense.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever asked me that. So good. Thank you. And yeah, there
Um,
there might not be a lot of your subscribers or even people in the live that have heard of me. I've been creating content now for about a year, so not too long.
yeah.
And yeah, I just had my 400 subscriber milestone a few weeks ago, last month. So, I don't have, I'm happy. I think I have a lot of subscribers, but I always say if anyone out there or watching the replay wants to increase their subscribers or number of their subscriptions, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, and I'll subscribe right back to you. So it's
Yes.
as easy as that.
Now, you do have to be a little careful with that. I would wait 24 hours at least because
Right.
sometimes YouTube says that that's a sub of a sub and they may take it away.
Okay. Well, what I do is, yeah, I let it wait. And then a lot of times, I don't know why this is, but people will subscribe to my channel and I'll subscribe back to them, and then I'll do an audit like in a couple months and I'll find out that they dropped me. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't get that. But yeah, in general, I know there's always going to be these weird exceptions, but if you're making content, you have a presence, and you got a channel and I'm not subscribed, just subscribe to me and I'll subscribe back to you. So it's
yeah.
how we make the community grow, right?
Oh
John,
yeah.
you got over 1,000 subs. That's awesome.
I am actually one sub away from 1,180.
Ooh,
I have 1,179.
great. And you're,
So
like I
that's
said,
big.
you're one of the hardest working channels in the community. So yeah, kudos to you for that. And can I ask you a personal question? Are you monetized, or are you working
I
towards
am
it?
about 1.5K watch hours away.
Oh, okay.
So not bad.
Not
I've
bad.
only been trying for about 6 months.
Okay.
So back to you.
Yeah, sorry to turn the tables on you.
That's right. I have to ask, and people who know you ask the same thing. How did you come up with your intro?
Oh, okay. Well, back in the day, I used to be a big ESPN watcher. I'd watch it all the time. So whenever they had Sports Center, their their hosts or whatever, they would start by playing highlights. You know, they play like a montage of all the different highlights throughout the day, you know, like 30 seconds. And then
Mhm.
they would, then the host or the announcer would go, and it's all coming up right now. And then they would, so I stole it. So there you go.
We love it.
Yeah, thank
Personally,
you.
I love it.
I appreciate it. And it could be irritating too, I suppose. I just released a new video today on some of my Willy Wonka collectibles, and I
Yeah.
kind of give it a special intro. So go check
And
that
it
out,
is
everybody.
hilarious.
Okay, you
I
see.
watched the intro. I will be going back and watching the rest of it, but I saw it pop up and I had to watch the intro at least. And it is going to be great.
Thanks, John.
So, thank you, Barry.
Oh,
So,
did
um,
you get?
I have to
I'll let
ask,
that pass one.
um, what got you into YouTube, having a YouTube channel?
Oh, good question. Probably like a lot of people during the COVID, during pandemic, the lockdowns. You know, I started watching YouTube, and then I just think I searched for baseball cards because, you know, as a kid, I collected baseball cards, still had them, and I came across the channels. And like I said previously, I just started watching for about 2 years. And then I thought, well, maybe I can start doing this. Didn't know anything, you know, didn't really know anyone. And I had always heard it's such a great community, but I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of a lone wolf. I'll probably do it, and you know, no one's gonna pay attention to me or whatever. But no, I guess I'm, you know, living proof or whatever that you do this and you make friends. You know, you and I, you know, we never met in person, but you know, I feel like you're my friend, and there's a lot of people in the live chat. It's just one of the best things I've done. It's just great because you know, you get out of college and you know, you start to get a family life. You don't really mingle or, you know, interact with a lot of people. So this is kind of a cool hobby for me, and it's a great way to know people. So yeah, I'm grateful. It's great.
So, thank you, Barry, first for dropping your link. And
Oh,
thank you,
thank
Paul,
you,
for
Barry.
subbing to you.
Oh, when I get done with this, I'll definitely sub you back. Appreciate that.
So,
Paul in the 619. Where
yeah.
is the 619? If you can, well, I'm sure it's public information, but because I live in the 612, Minnesota,
Oh,
Minneapolis area.
so this
So
is the
it's kind of
last
close.
question,
Yeah.
and I ask it for everyone, and it seems to be the hardest one, and I don't blame them.
Am I going to cry?
For the pressure, yes. What is your Mount Rushmore of autographs that you want to get? dead or alive. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, dead or alive. Okay, so I haven't really thought of that one. So I'm just gonna go what pops into my mind first. I love that Mickey Mantle, the loop, and these are
Hmm.
probably ones I'll never get, but I love the loopy sign, the signature of Mickey Mantle. That's a good one. Well, I'm just Willie Mays. That would be
That's
great.
two.
That'd be great. Did you say any sport or just
Oh, any sport, yeah.
okay?
And it doesn't even have to be a sport. You could do actors, singers.
Oh wow, jeez. The ones that I don't have, right? Okay, the ones that I would like to get.
Hmm.
Um, Wayne Gretzky will go hockey, right?
Okay.
And Michael Jordan, I'll go chalk on all of them, like the greatest. Those would be the ones.
I can get you Michael Jordan.
How much is it going to cost?
Nothing.
Really?
I
Did you go
will
to school
email
with a
you.
Michael? Did you go to
I
school
will
with a
email
Michael
you his
Jordan, John?
address.
Okay. Is this the basketball player Michael Jordan or just some
Yes.
guy you went to school with? Okay.
Um, he actually, you send him something, and
Yeah.
he sends you a pre signed photo, and it's an 8x10.
And it's real.
Yes, it is.
That's
He
that's
has many videos of him just sitting there signing these pictures.
that's unbelievable. You're talking about the Michael Jordan, number
Number
23.
23,
You know what?
goals.
I did not. I would have thought the opposite. I would have thought he would have been one of the hardest ones.
No,
My God,
he's, and same with Shaq. They're both amazing.
crazy.
So, I believe you have a few things that you want to show off.
Sure. And I don't want to bore anyone. How much time? Or you just cut me off.
Yeah, sure. And I'm going to go to and get one thing that I told you I was going to get, but I will be right back.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a couple that aren't related to John then, because I just want to bounce some off him. Yeah, I guess we're just showing cards. I have two. I've only done two TTMs in my life, and I know this is kind of centered around John's life as TTMs, but so I'm gonna wait till John gets back. But I do have this. I mean, this was just an autograph that I had purchased because I was a big Land of the Giants fan. So there's Deanna Lund, who was in Land of the Giants. She's a yeah baby. So that's cool. I don't know if a lot of people probably haven't even heard of Land of the Giants, but when I was a kid, probably more so the reruns, but that was a big time show. It's kind of in the same vein as Lost in Space, but Land of the Giants, check it out. Just tell me when you're back, John.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you want to? Okay, I suppose you're gonna give me the big screen so people can see it better. But I'd love. I'd love to see your reaction.
Oh, okay, sure.
Hey, Clean Cheap Shots is here. I
Yes,
promised
I clean sheet.
I was going to show Drew something because I know he's a card farmer. This is a 1920s, and I believe I got to talk to my father-in-law because he's the one I got it from,
Mhm.
and he got this as a kid. But I looked it up. It's a Ford tractor. It's cast iron. It's heavier than heck. It's really heavy, and I just acquired it from my father-in-law because he's downsizing, and it may have been repainted because it's in awfully good shape. I've seen some of these on eBay. They do have reproductions of this, but I think this is original because it's from my father-in-law who's in his 80s. So it's probably even from his dad, but I got to find out about that. But it's really cool. So shout out to Drew. Shout out to Zach. I know Zach, Sports Cards and Collectibles. He's a farmer, so I don't think he's in the live tonight, but yeah. So that's a tractor for everyone.
That's cool.
Pretty cool, huh, John? Okay, since you're back, John, I just want to talk about, and I did a video of this, my first TTM, and I got it back in 17 days. And if Adam from Adam's Card Closet is still on, I have to give him a shout out too, because I was watching his channel. This was months ago, and he showed me a Bobby Smith autographed card. And I'm like, oh my God, Bobby Smith, North Stars. He was one of my favorite players growing up. Could you? And I texted him, could you send me his address? And, I don't know if that's good courtesy or whatever for other YouTubers to ask for, hey, Adam, I think you were the one that sent me Bobby Smith's address. So when he did, I said, I got to send Bobby a hockey card and a note. So I sent him these 1981s, and I'm just opening them right now. And sure enough, he sent them back with autographs. So this is from 1981. Again, sorry about the glare and quality. That's kind of a crappy light signature, but he makes up for it because this is a better signature from Bobby.
Nice.
And what's great too, these are 1981 cards. So it was 1981 where the North Stars actually made it to the Stanley Cup. They lost to the Islanders, but in 1980, in the semifinals, I got the privilege to actually go to I think it was Game 4 of the conference finals. And sorry to say, John, because I know you're wearing your Flames jersey, but I think that was the first year they had moved from Atlanta. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so.
But anyway, yeah, we were in the upper deck, and it was just the crowd was just going bonkers. They're in the playoffs, got a chance to go to the Stanley Cup. And in the first period, the Stars are up 2-1, and the Stars had there's a face-off in the Calgary zone to the right, or to the goalie's right, and Bobby Smith wins the face-off. He goes around the guy he beat for the face-off. Then he dekes the goalie and tucked it into the net for an unassisted goal to make it 3-1. And then the arena just blew up. And you could search on YouTube. I think it's 1981 semifinals, Calgary Flames, Game 4. It's the best goal I'd ever seen in my life. So anyway, I put a note describing that, just what I said to Bobby, just to say thank you for putting that memory in. And Bobby, he actually sent back, and this wasn't the I'm getting excited too because it's just a great memories, but this was not the self-addressed stamped envelope. This was Bobby's own envelope. I'm like confused. Why did he send back my cards in his envelope, not the one I included? Well, the reason is he wrote a nice note. And then he sent this picture, and this is a picture of that goal that he has on his desk. Bobby has this on his desk that he got from Sports Illustrated. So of course that meant a lot to him too. So that was my foray into TTM, and it was great. So yeah, so thanks, Adam, doing that. And there you go, Bobby. Yep, love it. Yeah,
he's a great signer. He used to be a great signer.
Yeah, he's
I
in
don't
Arizona
see any
now.
successes now, but
yeah. So thanks for letting me share that one, John. And
I'm going to actually give myself the big screen for a bit. We'll get back to you. All right, don't worry. Good. You mentioned about if I was a Justin Bieber fan. So I won this on a channel that doesn't make videos anymore. That's Rank. But in Canada, for a while, they sold Bieber stuff. So like Bieber Timbits, Bieber's drinks. So this was one of them. And I happened to win it on a contest. I can't remember where it was. But he told me that, I'm sorry, it's not autographed. So joking around, I said, then you autograph it. So this is actually my first YouTube channel autograph.
That's from the Biebs?
From That's Rank. It's not Beavers, no.
Who is it from?
Chris over at That's Rank. It's
okay. It's a goof. I got you. To my biggest fan. That's lovely. That's funny.
So what I'm going to actually do right now.
Can I just say, John, I'm impressed. I just make an off-the-cuff remark about the Bieber, and then John's got the whole backstory mug. Love it. You'd almost think we rehearsed this thing, but we didn't.
No, we know what? one thing is my videos and my lives, no script, no editing.
There you go. Well, you have to when you're putting out you're putting out content every like 2 minutes. If you took time to
Well,
edit,
the
John,
only time I edit is to add stuff or my player profiles, I have to
I
admit.
gotcha.
So what I'm going to actually do is open up some TTMs. I actually have 6. That's why I want to get into them. So this one is actually coming from Suburban, Illinois. So, like I said before, I have no idea if these are um, successful. I don't know if they will answer the question. You didn't answer the question. Oh, it's a good player and it's signed Dan Kliaska. So, this one's coming from Miami. And there's a couple cards in here. Oh, and he's a Charger. He was $10 each, and it's worth it. Ruben Serra
Nice.
on that one. I got 2. So this one's coming from Metro Pollock. And it's a good one. Let's see if I can. It is, I'll just say his first name, Lee, because I can't say his last name.
Rasmussen.
Yep. And he answered my question. What was your favorite team growing up? And he put down California Angels. Now this one's from Phoenix. And it's another good one. Shane Broski.
Nice.
So this one also is coming from Phoenix.
They're no dummies. They all retire down to Phoenix.
Oh, this is one that I sent to before I knew he charged, so he did not sign it. But just a heads up, Henry Cotto charges $5 each. Just a heads up.
Okay.
So this one's coming from places unknown, and it's the last one. No way.
Huh.
Save the best for last. We were talking about him earlier. John Travolta.
No way. Woohoo. Lovely. Why were you talking about him later? That's
Yeah.
that's
Earlier
a
we were
transition
talking
into your
about
next
him.
segment.
I got it back.
Nice. Beautiful. And you're going to share why we were talking about this, right? In a little bit.
Yeah, I honestly, because, yes. So,
Hey,
I know exactly where you're getting at.
Hey, John, before you do that, the Dre Diaz and Mrs. Diaz may be in the chat. Is it okay if I show 2 things real quick for
Oh, yeah.
their benefit?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Dre Diaz and Mrs. Diaz, they're huge Disney fans. So John said just to bring anything. So this is an unopened. Is everyone seeing this backwards? I'm seeing it backwards, but anyway,
No,
backwards or
it's
not.
good.
Okay, great. I'm seeing it backwards, but that's fine. It's a Davy Crockett 1956 unopened pack.
Oh
So
wow.
so I see Drew's in the live chat. Even Drew, I don't think we want to eat this gum because you can kind of see the outline of the gum inside the pack. So yeah,
Wow.
this is one of my oldest unopened packs. So is Davy Crockett big in Canada also, John?
Um, I would say yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. It is Frontier, but see, it's Walt Disney. So I wanted to share that. So it just amazes me that this is a survivor, resisted temptation. And Drew and Hugo says Drew will eat this gum, but we're never gonna open it, so we're not gonna find out. So yeah, so that's and then I got one more. I was digging in my my drawer and I can't even see it, but this is the glare is so bad, but it's 1970s crystal Mickey Mouse watch. You can't see it, right, John? There is Mickey. Let me
Yeah.
try to there.
Oh, there we go. You can somewhat see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it real close. There you
There
go.
we go. Yeah, we see it now.
But the the band is tiny. I used to wear this when I was like about 11 years old, so I still
Mhm.
have it, and it's a wind up. You wind it and it still works. So yeah. So those are two Disney items I just wanted to show you guys.
Yes.
Shout out to the Diaz's.
So I have to say, Barry's at it again. Um, he whenever you show a pack, he says you must rip it.
Yeah, that's not
Now
gonna
that
happen.
pack is slabbed. So
Do you have a
what we are going to
1989?
do
Yeah.
is we got mail.
Okay, we got mail.
So I'm going to give myself the big screen, and guess what? I forgot scissors. That's okay. I can open it. So,
Shout out to the postal system getting it out to you.
oh yes. So, congrats and thanks for coming on the Collectors Chat. Now, if you haven't seen Collectors Chat, just watch it.
Maybe Barry will put a link to it in the live chat. Hint,
Yeah,
hint.
that'd be cool if you wouldn't mind, Barry. Now, these packs are amazing, number one, but I am a sentimental fool. This is the best part of the
Oh,
whole package. I actually collect stickers from YouTube channels.
yeah.
I will show it on another day.
Thank you.
But yes, that's the treasure part. Okay.
Could you stick it right on that album behind you over your shoulder? You
I
ever
actually have a card album that I have all of them
Oh,
on.
no, I'm kidding you,
Oh
John.
no, I understand. So this is why we were talking about John Travolta, because one of the packs
There it
was
is.
Grease. This one is 1978.
Mm-hmm.
So we were looking for John to get his autograph because I do not think it was going to come back.
And you got it.
So I'm putting that there.
John, do you have that autograph handy? Show that again. There it is. That you might get that card in that pack. Because you said you might open it, right? You might make a video opening these.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to watch because it's been a long time since because I never open them, but I'd love to watch someone else open them.
Now here's Bo. I have to admit,
Yeah, baby.
so
Go Derek.
yeah, and I'm not sure what year. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you remember?
circa 78, 79.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. She's a 10.
Yes. So, and now we have Battlestar
Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I love that show as a kid. Did you ever watch it?
No, I have to admit I didn't.
They actually had an updated one about, I don't know, 10 years ago, and that was really good too. If there's any Battlestar Galactica fans, shout out to you guys
Yes.
and gals.
Now, I'm a big Marvel fan, so I'm looking forward to this one. And that's
Oh,
Marvel Universe.
yeah. Skybox.
I honestly don't know, Barry. I have to admit that I always forget to write down when I send it. That's bad on me.
Oh,
Now,
let me preface too, John. I normally in the collector's chat have this thing where if the guest says the secret word, the duck comes down, and
mhm,
I know we've got some guests in the chat, Drew and Hugo, but I normally just the winner gets one pack, but I normally have it's a word that's pretty common, and then I can even give hints. But this time I thought, screw that. I'm gonna make it hard.
hmm.
I'm not gonna give any hints, and it's gonna be ice. And I'm like, why would John say ice? I know he might say hockey. Maybe he could say ice hockey, but normally people just say hockey. But tell the live how you got it. What did you say?
So we were talking about my family coming from Iceland.
Yeah. Who would have
So,
thought? I had no idea that you had Icelandic roots. So,
and I'm actually going to open this now
oh,
because this is nothing Elvis.
Elvis. There's an autograph that would be nice to have. Elvis Presley autograph.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll just get into the time machine and send him one. Send him a
Yeah.
request.
Well, I'm sure they're around, but you'd probably have to pay thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah. For a real one, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and then the wind up, the punchline of that story is so I said the winner gets all 5 packs, and John got it, so he got all 5 packs.
I'm just quickly looking to see if I can see a date.
I think it's 78, John.
Yeah, probably.
They actually had a trading card, Elvis trading card series from the 50s, which I actually do have one of those unopened packs, but that was the more quote unquote current Elvis from
Yeah.
78. Yeah.
So let's just say 78.
And you know what? I think he passed away in 78. Might have been 78 that he passed. August of 78, I think. Someone can look it
Okay.
up.
So we have it's stuck on there.
Yeah, it is stuck on Band-Aid like gum stuck on you. Yep. I don't know. You'd get your the fiber if you ate that one. You get a little card piece.
Oh yeah. There you go. Saved it.
Ah, it's good as new. Send it in for grading.
Oh yeah.
That's fat Elvis too at the end of his career.
Okay, there we go. 1977. Thank you,
Oh,
Dre.
okay.
Okay. Oh, they have Elvis facts. Neat. So they're nice looking cards.
Dre, never correct the guest.
On this one, everyone gets corrected.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here's the back.
Those are in
These
great
would
shape.
actually be great if he was alive to get TTM'd.
Yeah.
They're great
Can you
cards.
imagine? I think he'd be 90 if he was alive.
Yeah. Oh, talking about 90.
Yeah.
The TTM actually had a passing away. Legendary U.S. figure skater Dick Budden
No
passed
way.
away. I want to say yesterday or the day before.
Oh,
And the thing is, I just got his autograph back.
wow. Good for you. That's great. I remember. Oh, can I mention a 90-year-old too?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wait
1 second.
Yeah, wait till I get the screen. I'm sorry.
That's right. I wasn't paying attention myself.
There's Al Spangler. I guess he's in his
Nice.
90s. And then I sent him my trashy card of him And he was generous and grateful enough not just to throw it in the trash, but to actually sign it and send it back. So Al Spangler, props. Thanks.
This one's iconic.
Yeah. G.I. Elvis.
Yep. Look at him.
Look at him. Look at those sideburns.
Okay, this is the new Hair of the Month winner.
Yeah, then I have a Pet of the Month nomination that's barking right now.
Yeah. Your dog is protesting that it wasn't the part of the month.
Yeah, right? Maybe next time.
That's a nice one.
That isn't. Hey, John, could my dog be nominated for Pet of the Month? Because if you watch my alien video, my dog actually bursts out of my stomach. So
Sweet.
I don't know if you saw that one.
And even though Zach's not here, it is a tradition. 1977.
Ooh. It was like crumpled, like
Mm-hmm.
like a cluster or something, and it has a little fiber cardboard on it, and he's still eating it. Eat your heart out, Drew. I think we got a new champion. Look at that piece of Elvis. You ate a piece of Elvis's sideburn. It's crazy.
I have to say,
Uh-oh.
the 1991 OPG tastes a lot worse. That actually wasn't that bad.
Nice. Maybe it was that little piece of cardboard that added to the taste.
So, I'm going to do this really quick because we're almost at an hour and a half.
I thought we're going 9 hours on this.
Yeah.
Like Hawaii guy, Paul.
Mark Osborne. These are ones I got through the month. I'm actually starting to collect this set. And this is my legendary set that I love.
Oh.
So this is Deion James. Pat Combs.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Houston.
Yeah.
I love the blue ink.
And we have Kevin Tapati.
Oh, Kevin Tapani. He played for my Twins, obviously. Yeah, Tapani. He was a good pitcher. Nice.
Bill Landrum. And now you open this on your channel.
Oh.
And I also opened this one on your channel. I just gotta get the other one. Casey.
Oh, yeah. Casey Candell. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And then we have Mike. Lots of people have a hard time with hockey names. I have a hard time with baseball names.
Yeah, Mike Bilecki.
Yeah, Mike Bilecki.
Cubby. Nice.
Okay, now this one is kind of funny because I sent to him one time, forgot that I sent to him. That's why I'm starting to write them down on supposed to cut phone. But I got them both back 3 days between each other.
Oh.
And it's Mike Kingery.
You're going to think I'm making this up, John, but he's actually a Minnesota boy, too.
Yeah? And that's the one I just got.
Nice. Yeah, he's a local.
Nice.
A local yokel.
So, Bob Malacki. Probably spelled that one. I said that one, but
You said that perfectly.
nice. Now, this is going to the racing. Elton Schreier.
Wow.
Now, this is a legend in Toronto. And you actually showed his card, I believe. Ernie Witt.
Oh, Ernie Witt. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't he do some broadcasting also?
Yeah, I think so. And then we have Kevin Stevens on the pro set that I'm collecting as many as I can.
He was great.
I just show
Everyone
that.
grew up in Minnesota. Now we know. Yep.
And this is one I love.
Oh.
It's Upper Deck Profiles. It's a question and answer. And even though he's not here, this came from Zach.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Great card. So the mailman just must love your house. He's always bringing you mail every day. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Love it. So, I have to say, unfortunately, we have ran out of time. We have to do this again.
Yeah.
We have to do this again. So,
yeah, if Zach is ever out, yeah, you know who to call if you want.
So, yeah. I will definitely, he'll probably watch the replay, but I will definitely reach out to him and tell him that you said that.
Do you think there was storms or something that knocked out his power? I see someone mention that in the live chat. Is your weather bad right now?
Yeah, there is. He said that there's quite a bit of snow around this area.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting Zach another time. So.
Oh yeah. No, I would definitely want you back on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, everybody, again, if I do not have it in the description now, I will. Remember, collecting.
Mm-hmm.
Commenting collector.
Hey, can I make a plug, John? My email is commentingcollector@gmail.com. Real simple, easy to remember. If you want a sticker, anyone out there, just send me your address. I'll get a sticker out to you.
Perfect.
And if you have stickers, I'd love to get one from you guys too.
I am actually planning on it when I get monetized. So I'm just going to put this up for a moment. Remember Lisa. So I'm going to say good night. Everybody, I'm going to play the outro. So like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep on collecting. Bye.
Good night, Canada. Thanks, John.
Like a chess game, pieces on the grind. Signature move, collectors rewind. Scavenger hunt, chasing alibis. Ink on the page, lost in those skies. Autograph quest seekers in the night. Dreams in the backpack, futures in sight. Sharpie in hand, mission intense. Thumbing through legends, searching for sense. Autograph quest seekers in the night. Dreams in the backpack, futures in sight. Sharpie in hand, mission intense. Thumbing through legends, searching for sense. Wolves and bats, calling for the gold. Voices in the wind, stories untold. Left tracks in shadows, ink on the skin. A crew of thought, where the journey begins. Famous faces, shadows in the glow. Craving the spark, heartbeats in flow. Bound by a name, a piece of fame. Hunters of legacy, never the same. Whispered secrets, tales in the dark. Pens in motion, leaving their mark. Legends bear witness when night unfolds. Oceans of dreams, ink shines bold. Wolves and bats, calling for the gold. Voices in the wind, stories untold. Left tracks in shadows, ink on the skin. A crew of thought, where the journey begins. Shadows in the glow, creating the spark, heartbeats in flow. Bound by a name, a piece of fame. Hunters of legacy, never the same. Whispered secrets, tales in the dark. Pens in motion, leaving their mark. Legends bear witness when night unfolds. Oceans of dreams, ink shines bold. Wolves and bats, calling for the gold. Voices in the wind, stories untold. Left tracks in shadows, ink on the skin. A crew of thought.